I am gonna get started. Even though it's just me and you, we'll get started. So bonjour, we're gonna do our first SEL lesson today. SEL stands for social emotional learning. That's when we learn how we're feeling, and we learn how to see how other people are feeling, and we learn how to be respectful with each other when we don't always agree. So first, we're gonna prepare our brains for learning. You ready? So we're gonna prepare our brains for learning by doing 5 belly breaths. So hand on heart, hand on belly, and I want you to feel how your belly goes in and out when you breathe. Let's do that 5 times. Nice job. Now, how does your body feel? Do you feel grumpy? Do you feel happy? Do you feel calm? You don't have to say, keep it in your brain. Just notice how you feel right now. So when we come to school, we're gonna be sitting in a circle a lot, but with distance learning, I only get to see you on your square in the computer. But when we do our body basics, you can do the same thing at home. So when we come to circle, this is how we're gonna look. We're gonna have, oh, before that, I almost forgot to put our belly breathing in our toolbox. So we have a toolbox. So we're gonna, well, we have this toolbox and it's gonna be full of all of our breathing skills. So we're gonna take belly breathing and put it in our toolbox and put it away. So we have belly breathing for next time, okay? All right, so then we're gonna see if our body is ready to join for circle. So when we come to the circle, our body needs to look like this. Has quiet voices. And when we come to the circle, we have listening ears. Our eyes are watching the person who's speaking. And our body and brain are calm. And these are ways to show that we are ready to listen and that we are ready for the day in circle. So these things you can do at home too, not just at circle. We do a circle because it has no bottom or no top and everybody is equal. We can all see each other. It's a little bit harder when you're at home though, but I still want you to follow these rules. Quiet voices, listening ears, watching eyes, so your body and brain are calm. So I have some friends here and they're gonna see if we are ready to do body basics. So I have my friend here, Horton. He's a little rambunctious today. He's kind of all over the place. So Horton, we're gonna get ready for circle times, okay? So Horton, all right, let's check. Horton, he needs to have his quiet voice, so he's gonna turn his trunk off. He's gonna make sure his listening ears are ready. His eyes are gonna be watching the teacher or the person that's talking. And so his body, his brain are calm. So let's see if Horton is ready to sit in the circle. All right, Horton, let's go to your sit spot. Do you think Horton's ready to listen? I don't think so. Let's check. Horton, I think you need to check. So Horton, let's check. Are your voices listening? Yeah. I can't quite see him. I'm gonna have you guys stay muted for just a little bit. So Horton needs to fix his body. Let's check. Can you see his eyes? No. Do you think his ears are listening? No. Are his eyes watching? No. Horton, we need to come back and fix that. All right, Horton, let's try this again. All right, Horton, you're gonna use your quiet voice, listening ears, watch, so your body and brain are quiet. Can you show me what that looks like when you go to your sit spot?
I'm sitting in my...
All right, now does Horton look like he's ready? Yep, they're watching, his ears are listening, his voice is up, and his body's calm. Let's have one more friend. Let's move this so we can kind of see it. We have a friend here, Animush. Animush is ready to learn. So Animush, all right, go sit in your spot. Oh. Do you think Animush is ready to listen? and ready to learn? Look at him. Can you kind of see him there? Do you think he's ready to learn? No, he's kind of like, he's messing around, rolling over. He's not ready to learn. All right, let's show Animush what it looks like when we're ready to learn. All right, so Animush, you gotta have a quiet voice. Ears on, or watching eyes. Oh, and Animush even has a special mask, so he can make sure he's watching extra careful. And so his body and calm. All right, Animush, can you show us what it looks like to go to your sit spot? What do you think? Now is Animush ready to listen? Yep. His body's calm, his eyes are watching, his ears are listening, and his voice. Nice job, Animush.
My eyes are listening and my ears are listening.
All right. So the last thing we're going to learn about today, so we've learned about how to prepare our brains for learning by doing belly breaths. We've gone over what our body looks like when we're in circle or when we're in a morning meeting or closing circle. And the last thing we're going to learn about is this thing right here. It's called time. And I want you to listen to it. See if you can. I want you to give me a thumbs up. And when you can't hear it anymore, put your thumb down. All right, ready? Can you hear it? And then put your thumb down.
I hear it.
Put your thumb down when you can't hear it anymore. That's called our chime. And when we hear our chime, that's a signal for us to stop, breathe. So let's try that. When you hear the chime, I want you to stop and I want you to take 3 belly breaths. So hand on heart, hand on belly. We're going to take 3 belly breaths when we hear the chime. Ready? All right. How does your body feel now? You feel good? Can you show me if you're
Feel good.
good? Yeah, your body feels nice and calm now?
I'm calm.
Oh,
Bet
good.
my mom to see it.
Yeah, so when you hear the chime, that's your cue to stop what you're doing and take a breath. All right, so let's take up or open up our toolbox. We're gonna put belly breathing in our toolbox. And our toolbox here, wherever you need it. So if you're feeling sad or mad or stressed, frustrated, and sometimes you just need to take a stop and breathe, you can pull out your toolbox and you have belly breathing in there now for whenever you need it. Okay? All right, so next time, I'm gonna teach you another new breathing strategy to put in your toolbox. So during morning meeting and closing circle, I wanna see if you can be listening for that chime.
My daddy's here.
I'm gonna be using the chime in morning meeting and closing circle. And you remember what you do when you hear the chime? You stop, and what do you do? Breathe, yep. Nice job. Thank you for joining me, my friends. I will see you this afternoon for closing circle.